This video will go over how a blank submitted in one file can be applied to samples in a different file. First, go to Tools, Data Submission. Choose the correct project and event, and choose Field Sampling. We've already created two files to work on. Please refer to our Field Sampling ChemField Entry tutorial video for the basics of how to create a file. This video is linked in the description. For this example, we had two team members go out and take samples on the same day. They each entered a separate ChemField file with their chain of custody data, but their samples were combined into one cooler when sent to the lab, and they will all be qualified by a single trip blank. Let's look at the first set of samples. Click Edit. You can see that the trip blank is included in this file. Samples that this trip blank will qualify have the TB lot filled out. The lot number is automatically generated if the user adds the blank via the Add Field QC button. It is made up of the sampling date plus sampling number of the Field QC sample in the format of day, month, year, number. This trip blank from January 15th, 2022 has a TB lot number of 15, that's the day, 01, the month, 22, the year, 01, the sample number. Please refer to our Multiple Field QC's ChemField Advanced tutorial for more information on lot number generation and formatting. We'll copy this TB lot number. Let's close this ChemField file and open the other one. In this second file, we have samples that also need to be qualified by the trip blank. The trip blank already exists in the other file, so we do not need to enter it again into this file. In fact, if we entered it into this file, we would get a duplicate sample error since it already exists. Instead, we can use the TB lot to link the samples in this file with the trip blank in the other file. We copied the TB lot number from the other file. Let's select the samples that will be assigned the trip blank. Then click the Replace button. We'll choose TB lot in the column to replace, then paste in our original TB lot number from the other file. Click Replace in selected rows. Now that the TB lot is populated, click Save. Click Submit File. We can now certify both of these files, after which the lab can upload their data. When the lab loads their data in said 5.2 format, they will need to be careful to include all of the samples that are associated with a blank in the same file as the blank sample. The Automated Data Review, ADR, is run on a file-by-file basis and cannot apply blank contamination qualifiers based on a blank sample reported in a separate SED file from the associated samples. If it is not possible for the lab to include all samples in the same SED file, qualifiers can still be added manually under Tools, Data, Sample Qualification. For more information, please see our Validation Tutorial Data Sample Qualification video, linked in the description. However, multiple blanks can be reported in the same SED file. For example, if we had a trip blank 1 and a trip blank 2, both could be included in the same file. Only the samples with the correct TB lot number would be qualified based on the associated trip blank when the Automated Data Review, ADR, evaluates the file. For more information on uploading laboratory data, please refer to our Laboratory SED Submission tutorial video, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.